Hey, this is Russell with Jackson Key. Today I'm going to show you our new billing software called Spokes. Spokes is meant for RCM companies, helps them manage their process and keep track of how their month's going, do their invoicing, and keep track of the billers. This is the main screen here. First column you'll see, it'll sort by biller. The next column lists all your RCM customers. The next column lists the status. We'll get back to that in a second. The next column lists how much has been billed for the current month. This particular demo database is set up to where that's a calculation based on the total receipts at the end of this month minus the total receipts at the end of last month. We also have on the far right-hand column monthly deductions. Some doctors do cash collections, and as part of their contract, they don't want that entered into the amount received. So that is factored into the calculation of the invoice as well. You'll notice on the right the colors. The red ones indicate that this doctor has not been updated within 24 hours. Yellow indicates they haven't been updated indicates they have been updated within 24 hours. Green indicates they have been updated within an hour. Right now they're all red and yellow, so let's do an update and update everybody. All right, so this is going to take just a minute. It usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes for all customers to update, so we'll take a quick break. All right, we're back. It's been about 2 or 3 minutes. You can see from the screen that all the customers have updated green with the exception of one. This one particular customer, I think in this case what's happened is it just hasn't had enough time to update. So we'll refresh that in a second. But if for some reason the server was down or the connectivity was lost, it'd be easy to see the customers that stand out by the coloring. Let's go ahead and just hit a refresh and see if we've had enough time for this customer to come back online, and we have. All right, so all our customers have now just been recently updated, and what's exciting about this is that if you're an RCM company and in the middle of the month you want to get a target of where you're at, how your billers are doing so far, my guess is it would take probably at least half a day of emailing all your different people, having them go run all the reports, get all their information together, and they're having to log into servers all across the country, and I would bet it would take you at least half a day to get that number. The good thing about this is we've done it here in about 2 minutes. We know how every biller's done so far this month. We have the totals, and we can also use this to do our invoicing as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's say we're in March. We want to go ahead and invoice one customer. So let's go ahead and just look at Dr. Adams here. We'll go ahead and finalize him. What finalizing does is that basically locks him in. Usually what happens is the billers will run a report that will show their total receipts and their deductions. Once they realize the numbers do match what's shown in here, they go in here and they finalize it. That means it's locked in stone for invoicing. That way, if they post anything else to this month, it'll get picked up on next month's billing. You can always come in here and unfinalize, uninvoice, change the status manually with administrator access. All right, so take a quick look at the invoice report here for Dr. Adams. All right, so you'll see here that Dr. Adams has 3 line items. One is billing. Quantity there you see matches the quantity for the current month, the total dollars. He's billed at 6%, and it has that amount. He also has some cash collections that are deducted from billing, $830, and that is backed out of the total amount there. And he also has a fixed charge for tech consulting. We'll take a quick look at how we set that up. So on the top we have the Dr. Adams setup, and on the bottom we have a report that shows what we've invoiced for this month. Quick look at the setup here. You'll see we enter the client's name. The accounting name is what goes in QuickBooks or your accounting software. That's just so if you happen to have a different name than what you like to see in here, this one will match up to your QuickBooks. We enter the biller, the system type. This one happens to be a Metasoft system. They're on server 2. The database name is Adams. The deduction code is X, and that is for that $830 cash claims error. Some systems have different ways of marking deductions, but Metasoft just does so with an X in this case. Now here we have the line items that we actually set up that recur every month. We'll start with the standard line item. This one's simply tech consulting. It's got a fixed price, fixed quantity, and that's it. The ones above it, the formula ones, they don't have a quantity. The quantity is actually calculated every month based on billing performance. So the top one is just simply a percent of the receipts. It takes the total receipts, multiplies it times 6%, and that's going to be what you see here. All right, so let's take a quick look at how easy it is to send this into your accounting system. We're going to use QuickBooks here, but it's important to keep in mind that most enterprise accounting systems have a way to import invoices, and if you use something different, we'd be glad to talk to you about what your system is, and if we can import into it, we probably can. All right, we'll take a quick look at the Customer Center here. All right, I saved y'all some time of watching me delete some invoices, but I wanted to start with a clean slate here. So you'll notice the top 4 doctors we have, Adams, Bailey, Carrington, and Moen, correspond to the doctors, the first 4 doctors we have listed in Spokes. So let's go ahead and finalize the other 3 doctors. All right, they're locked in. If you want to run their invoice report, you can. We're going to skip that for now and go ahead and do their invoicing. Their invoicing usually takes about 10 to 15 seconds an invoice, so we might take a quick break here just to speed the video up. All right, we're back, and you can see here that the first 4 doctors are successfully showing as invoiced. We'll hop over to QuickBooks and take a look at how that looks. All right, we'll start with Dr. Adams because this is the one we've been working with. We'll open Helm up and see here that the invoice is just like the report we saw. And so now you've basically queued all your customers, queried all their databases, generated all the invoices, and done all that within probably less than 5 minutes. So we hope this product's going to save RCM companies a lot of time. Also want to mention it's a fairly new product, so if your needs are slightly different than what you see here, it's definitely something we're adding on to and adding new features. We'd love to hear how you think it could help you out. All right, thanks.